welcome to the special edition, Amerivespa edition of the Vespa Motorsport podcast, sponsored by ScooterWest.com.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. I'm Alex Kahn, and next to me is...
Kevin Lee Stra.
Yeah, I forgot to mention the Buckfast Super Bee music at the beginning there. That was
No, you didn't. You did that on purpose. That's fine. That's fine.
I figured you want to tell people about that a little bit.
I do. Hey, listen, you know what? We've been doing this for 10, 15 years. We've been doing it forever
10
now.
episodes.
No, hey, listen, Buckfast Super Bee, BFSBmusic.com. Come check us out. If you like it, tell a friend, you know?
Can you download it too from there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or buy a CD?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. CD Baby and all that stuff. So thanks so much for the support on that.
Quick disclaimer.
All right, that's me. I get to report the bad news. Here you go. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the individual guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of Vespa Motorsport, ScooterWest.com.
So, like I said, this is a special edition for Amerivespa, which is coming up in Memphis, Tennessee this year, and it's June 23rd to the 26th, and we actually have a special guest that we're going to have coming on the line here in a second. He's actually Skyping in. It's the first time we've had a Skype-in guest, so it's kind of a special thing for us.
Yeah, and you know what? Since Scott is an engineer and he kind of put it all together, I'm going to call it a Scott Skype.
Scott Skype. And I just wanted to kind of flash this thing when we had Amerivespa back here.
Here, let me give you some help on that.
This is our product review. This is our product review. We're not giving any of these away, though, but it's PO 103 on if you actually want to get one. Actually, Scott did design this, actually. This is
one yours?
Scott.
Oh, yeah, you did this one.
Yeah, he did this.
I bought your reject.
So this was for Amerivespa 2013. We had it here in San Diego. So if you want to check it out, ScooterWest.com. We actually still have a couple of these left.
That was 2013?
That was 2013.
I lost my virginity in 2013. Oh, my God. So should we get Amerivespa virginity.
So should we get Jay on the line here? Or do you have anything?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Interject. Okay.
No, hey, anybody who's... Wait, hold on a second. Before we talk to Jay, we're going to get him on the line in just a second. Anybody who has an opportunity to do an Amerivespa event, do it. Do it. Exactly. It is so much fun. So much fun.
I have one thing to add to this Vespa.Everywhere. We're going to have this thing coming up pretty soon. We'll have a little announcement about that. But this whole idea of, like, you can Vespa anywhere. You can hop on it and go cross country. You can go to Memphis, Tennessee for Amerivespa. You can go to Alaska. You can go to South America. You can Vespa everywhere.
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah, this is the first time you're hearing this. There'll be more to come on that, though. So, but I just kind of want to throw that in there. Vespa.
So Vespa.Anywhere.
Vespa.Everywhere.
Cool. Awesome.
Yep. So just kind of want to throw that little plug in there. But let's get Jay. Jay Blundon is actually his name, and we're gonna see if we can get him to come in here and Skype him in here. All right. Now on the line, we have Jay Blundon, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, Skyping in. This is our first Skype podcast we've done, actually. So he is organizing Amerivespa, the 2016 event in Memphis, Tennessee, which is June 23rd through the 26th. So,
by the way, it's not just me. Don't blame me.
Okay.
I have a wonderful group of helpers, by the way.
Nice. Okay. Great.
Fantastic.
All right. So,
Jay, how you doing? How you doing out there? Now, where are you Skyping in from right now? Where are you Skyping in from? Where are you located right now? We're looking at you in your living room in your man cave. Where are you?
Via satellite.
Yeah.
This is my 70s man cave in my house in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, you're out there in Memphis. Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Cool beans, man.
Been here since '93.
Cool. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, fantastic.
You want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Jay?
Well, let's see. It all started. I remember years ago.
Yeah.
My friend who lived on a farm had a mini bike.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, I couldn't have a mini bike.
Yeah.
And that's what got us started. Had a small Honda XR75 back in graduate school years ago, and then I had kids and gave that all up. And then once the kids moved out, I started to have some fun and started to scoot. That was about 8 years ago, and I've had like 9 scooters and 4 motorcycles since then.
Cool.
Joined the Memphis King Scooter Club, which is a club that started here in Memphis in 2003.
Yeah.
I joined them in 2008, along with my wife Letty, and
Nice.
we've been scooting with them since then. I became president in 2013. We've put on 9 Dead Elvis scooter rallies,
All right.
and each one gets bigger and better,
Nice.
and we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Cool. When are those at, the Dead Elvis ones? So,
Where?
Yeah.
Well, they're last weekend in every April. This year we actually, even though we're busy doing Amerivespa, it was the 9th year, so we did have a Dead Elvis 9, although we spelled it Nein because we made it as little work as possible. We just had a big, camping get together with about 50 friends from around the region. It was more like an unrally than a hard-working rally that we usually put on.
Right.
But usually we have between 100 and 125 people attend our Dead Elvis rally from as far away as Florida, Minnesota, Canada. So we've developed a lot of great scooter friends through through the local rally and through going out to to rallies ourselves. My wife and I have been to 35 rallies in the last 7 years, and you can tell by the patches on my jacket.
Yeah,
Right.
Including a couple of Amerivespas, I believe, right? You've been.
Yes, we went to the Amerivespa in New Orleans in 2014 and Indianapolis 2015.
Great.
And we had scheduled to go to the one in New Orleans in 2011, but Letty got into a bike accident about 2 weeks before that, so that was a no-go.
Did you
Right.
did you make it out to San Diego when we had it here?
No.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, unfortunately.
Why are we talking to this guy? Psych. That's my.
You're coming to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of the reason for the call here, or the Skype, is the Amerivespa event coming up. Do you have some details of the event coming up, or some at least rough details? I'm sure there'll be a lot of surprises, a lot of fun stuff going on. Memphis, Tennessee seems like an amazing place to have this event. So
Memphis is great for several reasons. First of all, geographically, it's in the center of the country. The same reason why FedEx is located here, so it brings in people from all over the country.
That is a FedEx hub. Actually, Kevin worked for FedEx for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
They have tons of music history, not just blues, but a wide variety of music history. And as a result of all that music history, there's so much great things to see, and of course wonderful performers to this very day that will be a part of Amerivespa. There's a lot of great history and culture here that we're going to have history rides around the city, taking people to history rides. So we have every day, and I'll get to the dates in a second. Every day we're going to have short rides around the city, history short rides, music short rides. There's one short ride that's devoted specifically to Elvis, taking us to his first apartment, to the motorcycle store where he used to hang out, to his parents' home that he bought.
Wow.
And then we've got long rides out into the country. So every day we have 2 long rides and between 2 and 4 short rides. Wow. And the short rides are actually duplicated so that if you want to go on a long ride on one day, but you had wanted to go on the short ride too, then the next day you can go on that short ride. So we're duplicating some of the rides so that there's lots of rides every day. That way we don't have 500 people lined up behind one scooter, which is not always the best situation. So we split them up into groups of probably 75 to 125 and have many of those rides every day.
Right.
That's actually really well thought out. That's a great idea. Whoever came up with that idea should be commended. That's a really good idea.
Was that you, Jay?
I'm gonna only be the scapegoat in this case.
Okay, there you go. You're part of a whole bigger plan.
Cool. No, that's really great, because then I like how that works, because you do have people who want to do everything, but they can't. It's like going to something like South by Southwest, where you actually have, if you want to see all these bands, you actually have to, I don't know, make a Sophie's choice, this one or that one. You know,
Precisely.
This way you can, it kind of removes that aspect. And so any true enthusiast that really just wants to just be sore and tired of riding by the end of the weekend can be, if they want to be. I'm that kind of rider. I'll ride until I fall off, you know.
Plenty of rides. There's going to be lots to do, and at nighttime there's going to be lots of things to do as well. Okay. Before I continue, just let me give a shout out to the Memphis King Scooter Club, because we've got about 45 members. They're a wonderful bunch. You love them all, and they're wonderful helpers. And of course, nobody can do this by themselves.
No,
it's all us. We're all really working our butts off to to pull this. Pull this off, and it's going to be great.
Cool.
Do you want me to start with some of the the daily events? Or,
a little bit, because there's probably some great music venues you have coming up for it, I'm sure. And
also,
the banquet dinner that usually goes with it.
Right, the banquet dinner. But also, people are going to hear this before it happens, so an opportunity for pre-registration and stuff like that, to get people so that they know how to get in touch with you. Because I know the people who are hearing this are getting fired up, because what you're telling us right now,
I'm getting fired up.
Exactly, it sounds like a lot of fun. You know,
we're sending some people from the shop. I know that for sure. So
So the dates, the dates of the official rally are June 23rd to 26th. That's a Thursday through Sunday. Right. However, there's going to be people that are coming to town as early as the weekend before. So we're going to start things off 2 days early.
Nice.
The very first event is going to be Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. That's June 21st. That's going to be a martini party.
Cool.
My dining room is the second best place in town for martinis in Memphis. First best place in town is my kitchen. I've got a menu of 42 martinis.
Wow!
So we're hosting a big martini party
at your house there.
No, not my house. At a really nice restaurant where I have bartended in the past.
Okay.
So that's going to be Tuesday night. Okay. Wednesday. Every Wednesday. From May until October, there is bike night on Beale Street. That's where they close off Beale Street. Have you heard of Beale Street?
No, I haven't. No.
For those that haven't heard of Beale Street, it's one of the major music and entertainment venues in downtown Memphis. It was actually voted the #1 entertainment street. I forget. Whether it was USA Today or some such publication.
So it's like Bourbon Street in New Orleans or something kind of.
It's like Bourbon Street, except it isn't spread over 16 blocks.
Okay.
It's 4 blocks long.
Right. Oh, right. It's all condensed impact. Yeah.
That's right. And every Wednesday night in the summertime, they block it off so that there's only foot traffic and motorcycles. So that Wednesday night, we're actually going to be eating first at Central Barbecue, the best place in town for Memphis barbecue. And then we're going to be taking our scoots down to bike night on Beale Street.
Wow, nice.
So that's all actually before the first day of the rally.
Right.
So Thursday the 23rd is the first day of the rally. Now, just to preface that, the pre-registration deadline is May 25th, so it's coming up really soon. Right. You can go to www.Amerivespa.org and register. Now, what does it mean, pre-registration? Is there a penalty? If you register by May 25th and include, of course, your T-shirt size, we'll make that T-shirt order in time for you to be guaranteed to get your size when you register on June 23rd. Now, the price is going to go from $65 up to $70 after May 25th. Okay. That's one of the reasons we do that is so that if you register later and we don't have a shirt of your size because you didn't give us enough time, then we're still going to make a second printing and mail it to you.
Okay, so you will get a shirt eventually then, right? You just may not get it for the event.
That's really cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Nice.
So that Thursday and Friday there is it's all-day registration.
Yeah.
Did I say go to www.amerivespa.org?
Yes, May 25th.
Yeah.
You do want to sign up before by May 25th, so
Yeah.
you actually
You
get up
sign
there.
up.
You save $5, and you actually have a shirt waiting for you when you get there. So that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
The host hotel is the Sheraton downtown. Now
Okay.
they are totally booked right now.
Okay.
On the Amerivespa Facebook page, I have links or threads, I guess you should say, to a lot of the other hotels nearby that we recommend highly, and they're right down town within a block or two of the host hotel. So please don't say I can't go because the host hotel is booked. There's plenty of great lodging that we recommend. Just look at the Facebook page.
So also, what about the opportunity for camping? Because there are people out there that like to camp and maybe coming from a distance who are they're just travelers and they just don't want to deal with hotels and stuff like that, and they're thinking of camping.
Totally
Is there
understand.
camping nearby?
Forget that. What about staying at Elvis's house?
That ain't happening.
We're getting there.
No. So camping.
That's Friday afternoon. Okay. Yes, we do have two really good camping opportunities. If you like more of the woodsy, scene, we have
ticks and Lyme disease. Go on.
You betcha. Can't beat it. And tents and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And outhouses. No, they actually have pretty nice bathrooms. That's the Meeman Shelby Forest State Park.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, one more time with that. Just a little bit slower and clearer, just to make sure that
Meeman, Meeman, Meeman Shelby Forest.
Okay.
Because we're in Shelby County. Meeman Shelby Forest State Park.
Cool.
They're about a 25-minute scoot north of Memphis. So, that's the outdoorsy place.
Okay. Three Yelp stars or 5 Yelp stars for their bathrooms.
Go on. And what's the other camping, please?
And the other camping is T.O. Fuller State Park, which is about 5 miles closer due south of downtown. And they're more of the RV scene, although they do have campsites as well.
A little bit more glamping, if you will. Glamping.
Glamping, that's right. That's right.
All right. Glamorous camping.
There's
That's your
opportunities for
style,
all that.
Scott.
Yeah.
That's Scott's style. Scott is a glamper. He's a glamper.
Yeah, he has his delicacy, so yeah.
Exactly.
Do some good glamping in that.
So when you get to town, so you're going to register before May 25th. You're going to get to town and
early. Get to town early because there's stuff going on.
Come to town Tuesday and
come over to Jay's house and make some martinis.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I've got a martini for every mood that you're in. So anyhow, all day Thursday and all day Friday, 9 to 5, will be registration at one of the hospitality rooms at the Sheraton downtown. Okay. So we won't have registration on those those 2 early days, although we will hand out your brochure because the brochure is going to have the schedule. It's going to have coupons for different restaurants that have purchased ads for us.
Oh, great!
So we'll have lots of things. That brochure is going to be your Bible. It's going to have all kinds of things to do, places to eat. All right. So, but don't worry if you don't register until later Thursday, because Thursday morning we're going to start you off with rides already. We're going to have 2 long rides and 2 city rides.
Cool.
Thursday. Yeah. And those rides will get back into town by like 3 o'clock, and then we're going to have meet and greet.
Okay.
And the meet and greet is actually so big we had to split it in half. The first 3 hours of meet and greet is going to be, this is Thursday night, is going to be at one of our local tap rooms, the Memphis Made Tap Room.
Oh, nice.
And then we're... You remember I told you Wednesday night is bikes on Beale Street?
Yes.
Thursday night, it's totally scoots on Beale Street.
There you go.
So by Thursday night,
cool.
I imagine we're going to have 400 or 500 scooters.
You guys are taking over.
Well, they're going to block it off just for us.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Actually, a quick question. What's the weather going to be like around this time of year in Memphis? Is it hot and humid or a little chance of rain?
It is so variable.
Yeah.
Most likely it'll be in in the mid to upper 80s.
Okay, nice.
Cool.
And most likely, it's going to be more humid than the California people like it.
Okay.
Well, we're in San Diego,
so don't bring your parka. You don't need to bring your parka.
The funny thing is that for us here in San Diego, we're kind of weather wimps is the best way to put it. And if it's not between 72 and 78 degrees, we're just not having it.
Yeah.
We have something to complain about. It's either too cold at 71 degrees or it's too hot at 79. Just want to let you know that.
Yeah, but you don't have barbecue to compensate for that.
Ah, there you go.
No, but we got the Mexican food.
And
We got
cold
the Mexican
martinis.
food, and I'll put it up against your barbecue anytime. There we go. Hey,
PBR.
question on the barbecue, real quick. It's kind of a side thing here. So you guys do is it more like a dry roast like they do in Northern California, or is it something more like it's really wet, really saucy, a little bit more
Wet and
vinegar,
saucy, right?
or is
Memphis?
it sweeter?
The sauce that they have in Memphis is spicier, not as sweet as it is in North Carolina.
Okay.
You can get dry rub, or you can get wet ribs.
Okay.
First off, there's Memphis is so good at barbecue. There's no place in Memphis.
Right. Oh, it's famous. It's famous for barbecue.
Yeah, I got it.
But be that as it may, since I've been here since '93, I've been to all of them. So I go to this place X for
for this
ribs, wet ribs. I go to this place for
the
my
dry rub.
ribs. I go to this place for my jerk chicken wings. I go to another place for Cornish hen. And we're going to tell you where to go.
Man.
So it sounds like for those Amerivespa people who are vegetarian, they need to just stay home. No, I'm kidding around. I'm sure there's something for everybody there. But what really sounds great is that it sounds like it's going to be a lot of great riding and a lot of great food.
And a lot of great drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, hey. Hey.
Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly.
Exactly.
I have not mentioned the big event, and that is, of course, when you come to Memphis, everybody at least has to go once to the second most visited house in the country. Of course, the first most visited house is the White House.
White House,
right.
Second most is Graceland. So we are taking you to Graceland.
Wow.
And this is all part of your $65 registration fee.
Yeah, so it's a total bargain. Yeah, I mean, this just comes with a shirt, like tours of everything.
We're spending about double what your ticket is worth, which is why it's nice to have such wonderful sponsors as Scooter West. And
right. Oh yeah.
Got that in there, didn't I?
Yeah, there you go. Nice plug. Thank you.
Yeah.
But we've done a lot of fundraising both nationally and locally, so that we can make this a really fun rally for you.
Fundraising.
Yeah. Fundraising.
Fundraising.
We call it fundraising as opposed to fundraising, so it's fundraising.
Do you, in addition to the cash you've been able to fundraise, do you ever recall any Amerivespa actually raffling off as many as 6 scooters?
Oh yeah, no, I kind of remember a time like that. Yeah, I do.
Really? Well, we're having 6 this time.
Wow, 6. That's actually maybe just 4 or something. I don't know if there's ever been quite that many as 6.
Well,
but I remember there being a couple of Vespas, a couple Kimco, Genuine. So it was. I remember at least like 4, and maybe a vintage bike. 4 or 5, 4 or 5. But 6 that may be a new record. Yeah.
We're going to have 2 Genuines. We're going to have 2 Kimcos. Memphis King Scooter Club is offering up a 1966 Sears All-State Blue Badge small frame, which is a really nice little scoot, in excellent condition. And our club mechanic, Tim Adair from Alleyway Customs, is offering up his own scooter for us. So we're having 6 scooters. We are going to divide those 6 scooters up into 3 nights of raffling, because sometimes you save it all for the awards banquet.
Right.
You save it all for Sunday morning. We're going to do it Friday night at a huge party that we're having Friday night. We're going to also raffle Saturday night at the awards banquet at the Memphis Cook Convention Center, and then we're going to have the last raffle Sunday morning at the brunch, the goodbye brunch at Minglewood Hall.
Nice.
Dude,
so,
that's amazing. Yeah. So you got all these nights of barbecue, all these nights of drinking, chance to win. Chance to win 6 bikes. One person could win all 6. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It'll be Wade Parker. It'll be Wade Parker.
Scooter Daddy. No, I mean,
if they buy enough tickets, or if they put a check for $5,000 in the mail, Jay Blundon, Memphis, Tennessee, we're good. They can win.
They get one.
a little special one.
That's
Okay.
funny. So let's get to the giveaway and all that stuff. We're going to start wrapping it up right now.
Yeah.
Jay, thanks so much for your time, and we are fired up for this event. I hope that our listeners and everybody who's watching our YouTube channel is getting fired up for Amerivespa this year. You guys are going to put on you guys are going to put on an awesome event, and thank you so much for your enthusiasm and sharing with us tonight.
Now, I think you have a little giveaway. You're going to, like a Facebook kind of thing you guys are going to do right now, right? For our listeners here.
Get your pens ready. He's going to explain everything right now.
Go ahead
from the top.
Okay.
Give us what you're going to do, man.
Well, I mean, you can pause it. I mean, you guys.
We got it. Let's go. It's a mouthful. Let's do it.
All right. So on the Amerivespa Facebook page, Alex, you have the
I do.
link to the Vespa Facebook page.
The number is like
what
201526976158. Well, we can post it up or something too.
Okay. So on the Amerivespa Facebook page, for the first 8 people that after this podcast has been broadcast. So my wife is not eligible. After this your podcast, I want you to quote, "I'm scooting with the Memphis Kings at Amerivespa in Memphis this June." Okay. So the first person that does that will get a buy one get one free registration at Amerivespa.
Wow.
That's a $65 value if you do it before May 25th. It's a $70 value if you do it after May 25th. So that's the first person.
Yeah.
The second person that he quotes that gets this special edition Amerivespa Mechanics shirt.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Cool.
So that's kind of more a staff shirt then or something. Or
yes. This is
cool.
This is something that we sold about 35. The deadline to order this shirt was a week ago.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a special edition,
right.
And it's a red cap. It's an actual industrial shirt that that has the Amerivespa logo on it. So the second person to do that.
So it's like a Dickie style button-up shirt or something. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
It's a red cap.
Nice.
Shirt.
Good stuff.
And then the next 5 people. Oh, and also that second person, make sure you include your
size.
Actually, I'm sorry. Now that I recall it, first person gets buy one get one. The next 2 people get shirts.
Okay.
So person number 2 and number 3 get shirts, and then the next 5 people with registration, they will get the big 2 foot by 3 foot Amerivespa poster.
Nice.
Oh, right.
Okay. Cool.
We got 1 free we have 1 BOGO registration. We have 2 shirts and 5 posters.
Okay.
Cool.
So with the last 5 people with paid registration, they're going to get like a bonus print with it. So that you wouldn't normally get if you registered. So you'd have to pay extra for that. So
all those have to be for registrants only.
Right.
And you have to come pick them up at in Memphis.
Right. Cool.
Okay.
Right.
That's pretty awesome. And that's posted on the Amerivespa Facebook for this event, which is that number I gave, and maybe we can flash that number up there too. Or something.
And if you just search for Amerivespa on Facebook,
you can find it for 2016 Memphis. Yeah. So
exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, cool. All right.
Cool. Awesome, Jay. Thanks so much.
Thanks
for your
so
time.
much. Yeah. Right.
And
course,
we look forward to seeing you in Memphis and just shaking your hand and meeting all your other cohorts out there.
Yeah, we're sending out our crew from Vespa Motorsport here, so
we'll go make a mess of things
and drink some martinis.
Martinis. And don't forget the beer, by the way. You got plenty of that.
They have good craft beer there too. There's everything there. People want to move there after this.
That's what I'm hoping.
Cool, fantastic.
Thanks so much, Jay. Yeah,
a great scooter community if you do.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Cool. Thanks,
okay. Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, have a good night.
All right. Okay.
Take care. Thanks a lot.
Okay. All right. Bye. Cool. All right. Hey, thank you, Jay Blundon there again. That was awesome. That was great. All the information about Amerivespa. Once again, I do have the number for the Facebook for their giveaway. And I'll actually give it out because we'll have it probably flashed on the YouTube thing. But if you're not watching it and listening to it, their Facebook it's 201526976158. And that's I guess a Facebook / whatever, and that's kind of their number for this event. But also, I'm sure you can search for it and find it. Yeah,
something tells me weird. Something tells me that you'll be able to just.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to search into Amerivespa off of Facebook and find it for Memphis 2016.
Exactly. Also, there's is it Vespa? Is it Amerivespa.org or is it
Amerivespa.org is actually the website to buy before May 25th. Buy your pre-registration. Yeah. So that way, it kind of guarantees you getting that T-shirt instead of they'll give you a T-shirt still, but you'll have to get it later. You won't actually get it at the event. So, but you save $5 too.
Exactly. But also, if you are a fly by the seat of your pants kind of person, just show up.
Show up and pay. I mean, it's $70 I think at the door there.
And
so
something I think that wasn't mentioned in our discussion was you do not need to have a
Amerivespa membership.
Yeah, you don't need to be.
Yeah, you don't have to be a member of Amerivespa of Vespa Club of America. Actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you do not.
That
have
was
to be.
Really cumbersome the way I tried to say that.
I know.
I apologize. You listen to that.
You do not have to be a member of Vespa Club of America to come to this event and enjoy this event, and it's the same price either way. So
yeah, exactly. So get on down there.
It sounds like they have amazing stuff going on. It's like awesome value.
Riding,
food. I think there's a banquet dinner that went with that too. He didn't mention that, but
music.
There's usually been 6 bikes they're giving away.
I like the fact that they're doing historic tours.
Oh yeah, right.
That to me, I'm like a weirdo about that stuff. I'm like, well, tell me about this battlefield here. And keep in mind, this is like this is the South. So
Elvis,
there's
Elvis battlefield. Well, it's nice how they're going through Elvis's all history, where where he grew up and where he died, right? All that, the whole stretch there. Yeah. Born and died. Born and raised.
Done born, done died.
Yeah.
So awesome, exciting. All right. So Scott, thank you so much for all your hard work on getting this Skype thing together.
No problem. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. And Alex, we'll be talking to you next week.
Well, Vespa.Everywhere.
Cool. I know. All right.
Vespa.Everywhere. All right. And I guess we can cue the music. Anything else?
No, that's it, man. You guys have a great week.
Buckfast Super Bee again here, right?
Yeah.
We're going to listen to little tunes, and if you're looking for that, what was the website for your...
Oh, BFSB Music, BFSBmusic.com.
Yeah.
We're also obviously on Facebook.
Music.
Yeah, we're also on Facebook.
All right.
And the interwebs. So, hey, everybody, enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Vespa.Everywhere.